We're not afraid of weird people. No. We're a little bit creeped out, but we're not afraid.
It's not about her or her opponent, really. It's no matter what kind of weird stuff they keep saying.
Donald Trump has been resorting to some wild lies about my record, and some of what he and his running mate are saying, well, it's just plain weird.
The new talking point, weird, which seems to have been started, at least as far as I can tell, by Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, who is on Kamala Harris's shortlist to be her vice president. After he called Donald Trump and J.D. Vance weird, he seemed to set off something of a trend among national Democrats. Walz, if you do not know, is a veteran and a gun owner and a former public school teacher with close ties to organized labor, and he joins us now. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Governor, thanks so much for joining us. Mr. Trump and Mr. Vance were in your home state last night. Democratic-funded polling I saw earlier this month showed Minnesota, which has not gone for a Republican president since Nixon, within half a percentage point if Biden was the nominee. Now Harris is a nominee, and a new Fox poll shows Harris is leading Donald Trump in Minnesota by 6 points. Why do you think she's so much more competitive in Minnesota than Joe Biden was?
Well, look, good morning, Jake. Thanks for having me. Look, there's a burst of energy out here. Joe Biden, we've heard it, he delivered across the board on so many issues, but there's a new burst of energy. I was at a labor rally yesterday, and I've not seen anything like this for 15 years. And what you saw out in St. Cloud yesterday with Donald Trump and J.D. Vance is the same old nonsense, just talking points and denigrating folks. And I think she's more boosted because she's bringing a positive vision. Look, we care about what happens to your kids. We care about the environment. We care about job creation. So it's just a whole new vibe to the campaign. And I think these guys, there isn't going to be a pivot because they don't have any new plans. So this is what you're going to see. I think Minnesota always competitive, but we're certainly going to win.
So you've gotten some attention this week for calling Trump and Vance and Republicans in general weird. And I think that you're the one that set this tone. And there's this shift. The Harris campaign seems to be following your lead, echoing this language. Why do you think weird is a more effective attack line against Trump than what Democrats have been done previously, which is argue that he's an existential threat to democracy?
Yeah, and it's an observation on this, and being a school teacher, I see a lot of things. But my point on this is people kept talking about, look, Donald Trump is going to put women's lives at risk. That's 100% true. Donald Trump is potentially going to end constitutional liberties that we have, end voting. I do believe all those things are a real possibility, but it gives him way too much power. Listen to the guy. He's talking about Hannibal Lecter and shocking sharks and just whatever crazy thing pops into his mind. And I thought we just give him way too much credit. And I think one of the things is when you just ratchet down some of the the scariness or whatever and just name it what it is. I got to tell you, Jake, my observation on this is, have you ever seen the guy laugh? That seems very weird to me that an adult can go through 6.5 years of being in the public eye. If he has laughed, it's at someone, not with someone. That is weird behavior. And I don't think you call it anything else. It is simply what we're observing.
We are in this unprecedented situation right now because Democratic voters had a deep lack of confidence in President Biden's ability to serve another term. And this is a point that your fellow Minnesota Democrat, Congressman Dean Phillips, was trying to make when he challenged Biden in the primary. You belittled his effort. You called it a political sideshow. You called it a crazy thing. But wasn't Dean Phillips actually right? Wasn't he bringing up an issue that was correct and you were on the wrong side of that?
Well, look, what I said was President Biden was delivering. I was the governor of a state that watched Donald Trump tell people to drink bleach when the Mayo Clinic was giving us good advice. Joe Biden followed that advice and saved people's lives. And I was watching Joe Biden deliver on every front. And I knew this man deeply. And the voters were there with him. They were saying he was there. And aging isn't a conspiracy. It simply happens. And last night, I'm sitting in the Nook eating a Juicy Lucy. And who calls Joe Biden to say thanks to him for standing with me? That's the type of guy he is, and that's how I knew him. So look, I wasn't belittling Dean personally. I just thought, look, he's in the middle of dealing with these crises, and we're out here saying he's too old, he's doing this. He was doing the work. The day before the debate, he was on the phone with me for 20 minutes talking about the flooding up the Blue Earth River where you saw the dam on television looking like it was going to break. That was the difference there. And look, I applaud Joe Biden. I think he made the right decision in terms of where he's at in the ability to prosecute this case against Donald Trump's weirdness and our policies that are making a difference. So it's where we're at. I'm excited about it. I think we eventually needed to get here.
You just heard Republican Senator Cotton, a fellow veteran, criticize Vice President Harris over the Afghanistan withdrawal. She has said that she was the last person in the room when President Biden decided to pull out of Afghanistan. You served, for people who don't know, you served in the Army National Guard for 24 years, including in Afghanistan. You were the highest ranking enlisted man in Congress. What was your reaction to the way the Biden-Harris administration executed that withdrawal, both with the disaster at Abbey Gate and the thousands of Afghan allies left behind?
Yeah, I served in Europe in support of Operation Enduring Freedom, Jake. But the point being on this is it was a messy situation. The situation with the Taliban and the things that Donald Trump led up to it. Exiting a conflict is never going to be good. That situation was horrific. There were Minnesotans on the ground that were providing aid to that. I think the biggest thing is an understanding that the way that was prosecuted, the way that we tried to build stability, was simply going to be incredibly difficult. So, yes, I served with Senator Cotton. I also know that a lot of his positions have been overly aggressive in terms of how the United States prosecutes a peaceful resolution. So, look, the Afghan withdrawal was tragic, but it was a long-standing situation that rolled over many, many months and over both terms of presidents.
Trump is trying to paint Vice President Harris as an ultra-liberal. Of all her potential running mates, you might have the most progressive record as governor. I know you were more of a moderate when you were in the House, but you've legalized recreational marijuana, you passed universal background checks on guns, you expanded LGBTQ protections, you implemented tuition-free college for low-income Minnesotans. There's free breakfast and lunch for school kids. Do you think your record is an asset to the ticket, or would it risk fueling Trump's attacks as you being a big government liberal?
What a monster. Kids are eating and having full bellies so they can go learn, and women are making their own health care decisions. And we're a top 5 business state, and we also rank in the top 3 of happiness. Look, they're going to label whatever they're going to label. He's going to roll it out, mispronounce names, to try and make the case. The fact of the matter is, where you see the policies that Vice President Harris was a part of making, Democratic governors across the country executed those policies, and quality of life is higher, the economies are better, all of those things. Educational attainment is better. So, yeah, my kids are going to eat here, and you're going to have a chance to go to college, and you're going to have an opportunity to live where we're working on reducing carbon emissions. Oh, and by the way, you're going to have personal incomes that are higher, and you're going to have health insurance. So if that's where they want to label me, I'm more than happy to take the label.
Have you received vetting materials from the Harris campaign?
I'm not speaking on anything personal on this. I think being mentioned is certainly an honor. My job is to make sure that, and I trust that Vice President Harris' judgment, she'll make the best choice she's going to. But one way or another, she is going to win in November, and that's going to benefit everyone. And I say this, Jake, a lot of those folks who are out in St. Cloud with the president, my job is to represent them. My job is to make sure that their kids get meals. My job is to make sure that they have clean environment. My job is to make sure they have jobs out there. So either way, it's going to be a win. So I'm just excited for the next 100 days.
You would serve, though, if asked?
I would do what is in the best interest of the country.
Would that include you being a vice president?
We'll cross paths when we get there.
All right. I guess I'm not going to get a direct answer on that one. Governor Walz, good to see you.
I usually do direct answer.
Yeah, well, not
good to be with you.
Not on that. But thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Good to see you, sir.